Hello, and welcome to Griffin, Indiana. We are back, and we are going to get our contract that we accepted last week done. This is an oak contract on field 14. I think we've done corn on that field before. Now, when I went to go and check it, another oak contract came up for field 19, which is like just down here. So I've accepted that one, but I've accepted it with leasing the equipment at the same time. So what we're going to do is we're going to double head it. Well, I'll do field 14, or not field 14, it's field 24. I think 14 is the one we done last time. Field 24 we'll do with our trusty John Deere, and we'll get the rented equipment onto that field to our right. I was in two minds whether to accept the contract. It's for the same thing, but it is going to different places, so it should be okay. So one is going to the grain mill and the other is going to Mount Vernon, so we need to get on the train. Sometimes it can be annoying if they're going to the same place. We'll get our equipment down to the fields, into the fields and get started, and I will check back in with you when I'm all set up. So we have all our equipment down at this field. I've started getting other equipment for the other contract, and we're going to do a round on this and then we can set a worker off. And I can't remember where this one's actually going. It's got 2 points of sales. This is field 24. Right, this one's going to the Vermont one. Okay. 19's going to the mill. Cool, cool. Just so we don't get mixed up. It wouldn't matter anyway, it would tell you, well, the mill one would tell you if you've completed the contract and such, so. But just to keep it easier so we don't mess up, putting everything from this field to the train, even though it's right up there. I just don't want to mess it up. Because knowing me, I would. So we'll get this done and get it set off, and then we'll get some more equipment moved and start the other field. So we were a tiny bit short of making it all the way around. I am on a full load, but it is okay. We'll get this tip, and we'll, once it's finished, we'll just set this worker off, going up and down the field, and I'll go and start moving more equipment to the other field. So we have the Fent 8T for this field. It looks like a 40-foot header on it. We've also got a big John Deere 957 XT, and the same auger we've had about a million times. I think it's a 3300 something, or 330 something. Yeah, Bergman, that's it. It's on its way. I don't know why I'm doing the straw, I don't need the straw. And yeah, this should be decent field to get done. I don't know what the yield's going to be like on this one. We do have a man truck and a trailer, a cramp trailer. I think it's the 40 or 56,000 litre one. So we'll just fill them up and get them sent up to the mill as soon as we can. I'm going to start with doing a lap of this as well. I have done this field before when we ploughed it. I can't remember the best way to try and do it. I think it is this way, like doing lengths this way, I think. But once we get around, we'll pick a point to set off from and just get cracking. we're almost finished around. I did have to tip at one point. The other harvester as well, I had to go and do that. It's about halfway through, well, let's say not halfway, maybe a third of the way through his field. So we're getting through them. I'll take this down to the bottom corner where I've got the John Deere because it seems like a more square corner, and if we started there, we can get this weird shaped bit field finished off after. Start where it's a bit easier because we might get the, depends how the John Deere gets on at the other field. We might get the John Deere on this as well because I think this one's bigger. So we have not got too much to go of this contract. The fen is maybe halfway almost. I have sent the trailer with about 50,000, so I think it's about 4 loads of the fen is getting sent to the grey mill as we speak. I'm just tipping this. Yeah, it's all going well. Once we get these contracts wrapped up, we will be looking at getting our potato harvester and our potato production and our land to get the potato production put down. We're going to have a little spending spree once we get these contracts done. It shouldn't be too much longer before we get them all wrapped up. So this is the first delivery that we're doing for contract that's in field 19. Just 4 loads from the fen. I thought we would just take it because we're not going to get another load from the auger wagon into this. We'll see how much this finishes of the contract. Bang on 50%. So we need another load and we'll be done. What I have realised is that we are going to need a new trailer when we go to potatoes. I did kind of realise it before and then just kind of put it to the back of my head. Basically the lizard underbelly trailer that we have can take potato. However, if I'm going to be storing them possibly in piles, just depending on what happens with storage, I don't know how I'm supposed to get them out of the trailer onto piles because I'll have to drive over them and it'll be a mess. So I think we're going to have to trade it in and get a trailer that can tip. Don't really want to do this because I do really like that trailer. I think it's for the best because we're going to be doing a lot of potatoes. I think we should just get a trailer that goes with potatoes best and can do grain as well. Yeah, that's another cost that we're going to have to look at, but it shouldn't be too bad. The trailer that we have is used, but it should have held a lot of its value, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But we'll see. We'll see how much we get for it and how much another trailer is. So that is the contract completed on field 24. Well, the work has been completed. Still need to get it delivered and then actually get the train and everything for this one. So leave that there. 19 is almost done as well. Pretty good timing actually. So we'll check on what that is doing just now. Okay, so we have finished on this field too. And we're tipping to this auger and I think we will have just over what we need. And it should all fit into the man. I don't know why I turned the engine off because the auger won't go. Okay, we've got 30,000 here. We already have 25 in there, so we should be able to fit this in. I believe it's a 56 or 50,000 litre trailer. Fingers crossed, it all goes in. And then we will send that up to the grain mill while I deliver other field to the railway bit so that we can order a train. This short part of the start of the episode I've been at for almost 2 hours doing these 2 contracts just to get money, and I'm not really going to I've not filmed much of it because it's just to get money. I didn't really want to film it because it's not really our farm, it's just doing some contract work. So yeah, we'll get onto our farm shortly. So I'm just going to park this up in the shop car park because yeah, we need to change it anyway for another trailer. Because if I was to put potatoes in it, I don't know how we would move if we were to tip them anywhere. Just not going to work, unfortunately. It's annoying because I do actually really quite like this trailer for what we've been doing. If it's not going to work with what we're going to be doing, then we've just got to get rid of it for now. We might buy another one once we get a lot of money. Who knows? But for now, we're going to have to just park up here. And we'll get rid of it once we get everything else done. I need to go and organise the train and get Field 19's contract totally completed, because we can do that. The train is organised, surprisingly quite close. And we will get this one tipped in here. Should have about 5,000 extra based on the last delivery. We might get a little bit of bonus money. We got 9 grand of bonus money. That's very good bonus money. Okay, we'll go and close that contract right now. And that is our train here. Should be able to get the next contract done in a matter of minutes. Can I jump in it? No, I can't. There we go. Okay, let's get this loaded and let's get this off. There are other harvesting contracts that could come up, but I've done 4 contracts in a row. 5 contracts actually we've done. Okay, I'm kind of done with contracts for now. Like, they are good and they do get you money, but they're just, yeah, they're just not as good as actually farming your own fields. There's something just more satisfying about doing it on your own fields, getting every, like, the fact you've done all the work beforehand as well, where you're not just kind of, yeah, that's not. Just don't fill me with the joy of, that sounds really bad, of my own fields, but it's just true. Cool, we're done here. That's full. Don't have anything else, I think. Nope, none left. Right. We are off. So wherever this goes. So that's the train that's sent away. We can now collect that. We now have a good bit of money that we are instantly going to go and spend. So our first expenditure is going to be this plot of land right here. Eventually we will have both of these, but for now we have just this site. Now I need to get the potato plant put in here in a manner that makes it easier for us to get everything picked up from it. So let's see how we get on with that. So I think that gives us enough space that if we have pallets building up here, we can kind of store them here and turn them not that far from our oil mill here, so that our forklift can come down. This is the unloading point. We can get in here nice and easily, and we do still have a bit of space behind us, because I'm pretty confident this needs water for some things. Have a look. Yeah, water. To get premium potatoes we need water, so we do need a water source. So we will look to get that at some point. Not a must just now, but we can look just now actually. We might actually just, wait, we'll just do it all now. Get it done, dusty. Okay, so I had a quick look at water there, but I need to go on my test map and see which one's going to be best for us. I don't want to spend tons of money to take it off and then put it back on again. So we'll test it. Not really, I've only had a few mods of water before. So whether we go down, I wouldn't mind paying for water as long as it's a good rate, and I do know some of them are just extortionate and other ones are okay. So we'll leave the water for now, but if we do have to get water, we'll probably put it here. Then we will need something to tank it across. We probably would just be able to lease a massive tanker, because we've got the truck as well. We can get a big tanker to do that for us. No, I'm pretty happy with that location. I've just put it all as asphalt because I thought that was more, yeah, gravel would be a bit weirder. So we've done asphalt. Not sure what's going to go here, whether we might have to put 2 in. We don't know yet. But yeah, it still technically owns some of this because I'm not over my site. Then we've got tons of areas to buy here. It's amazing how you can make up a little town. Yeah, this is our potato production. It can hold 200,000 litres of potato. So we're good for that. Now we need to get our harvester. This is our big beast. It has cost us 599,000. We'll make doing the potatoes a whole lot easier, I hope. So we'll get this back up to the farm. I've still not tidied up my other vehicles from the contracts yet. So we'll need to get that all done. Once we do all that... Actually, we need to get a trailer as well, don't we? Okay, new plan. Get this back. Get a new trailer. Get everything tidied up. So that we can get ready to start our potatoes shortly. So just let a worker take the harvester back. I am going to sell this trailer. $68,000, not bad. We don't want to sell our mat. Now we need to look for trailers. Now, is there anything in the sale? No. What a surprise. So there's two options that I've looked at. One was this one. I have used before. It is a nice trailer. Yeah, that was what I didn't like about it. Just trying to think. You only get like road tires with it, and we're taking it on the field. So there is a blue one, which I've not actually looked at as well to see if that's any different. Yeah, this one. No, it's the same. It's just a different color. And then that leaves us with another trailer that I have briefly used before. This one. I'm just going for the standard configuration, no extension. 83,000 is quite a lot anyway. But I can go for the one crawler track. There's the agriculture. Yeah. Oh, they're much more expensive. Let's just go with the agriculture ones. I don't need an attacher. The cover standard. I want a cover. Not really bothered about a cover, to be honest. Extras. Nah, let's just be unsafe. Okay, we shall buy that. So that's cost us 15,000 we didn't know we needed to spend. But we needed it. Now we need to get everything back to the farm. And then it's time to rest until our potatoes are ready. The wait for potatoes is over. We've done it. We are ready to harvest potatoes. Now we just gotta get the harvester in here and get a couple of rounds done. At least a couple of rounds. Might have to do about 4 or 5 rounds to make sure this thing can turn, because it is a beast. I do also need to sort of work out my storage situation on the farm, because everything's kind of just dumped. Started off nice and tidy, and now I've got things like lying out everywhere. I need to get that sorted. We weren't far off being able to afford our storage on farm as well. Like, we're 3,000 short, but it's probably because we needed to get the new trailer. Oh, this thing's like a spaceship. There is a dealership of this company near where I work. I've always wanted to just nip round and see what's happening and what they've got in the yard. I was worried there because nothing was coming through, and then it just comes through and it's like, oh, okay, thank God. Well, this is going to take a while, guys. I can already tell that we're going to have a lot of potatoes. A lot. It's a really good thing. It's going to make us a lot of money. This will take some time. Okay, I'm going to get this opened up. I think... I'm not sure how many times I'm going to do actually to open the fields. It does turn quite well. I do think we will have to go around a few times. I'm honestly thinking... I missed a bit there. I'm honestly thinking we have to go around about 3 or 4 times. And we're going to be full by about halfway round. Does it ruin the crop if I drive over it? It might be an experiment we have to try. I don't know how well these corner bits are going to go, but we've tried it. Okay, I'll crack on with going round a few times. How many times is still yet to be determined. And I'll see you once I'm done. Oh, I missed a massive bit there. Probably going to have to tidy this field up quite a bit because this thing is a monster. We are full with our first load. I'm not sure if driving over this will destroy the crop or not. I do have crop destruction on, but we do have to get rid of the foliage. Let's just have a... we need to do a decent sized sample, otherwise it won't show up on the map. So... okay, it does destroy it. So we need to not drive over it if we can. It is quite tight though. We lose some essentially. I can't really do much about it. The thing is in such an awkward position and we've gone, what, 2/3 of the way around and we're full? Not complaining, it is very good yielding, so that's what you want with potatoes because they do sell quite cheap. I am going to try and back the thing into here, otherwise we'll destroy more. It'll be easier once we get the field opened. Hopefully. Might actually get this round done and just let it go and see what bits we've missed, and then we can like tidy them up as we go. Just to like open up sections just so we can get it done that way. As someone who's not very experienced with doing potatoes or any root crop, I'm just not sure how to attack this in the best way. Any advice going forward would be greatly appreciated, so if you put them in the comments down below, that would be magnificent. I am very new to the old potato crops, or any root crop farming. I'm going to go up this run here. I'm going to let the worker take over actually at some point, maybe towards the end, and see how much space we need for turning. But I'm not sure going round and opening it like traditionally you would is the best course of action or not. It probably is. But these things can seem to turn a lot faster than my combine. So far we've almost got 2 full loads off of it, and that's just from one round. It's 40,000 litres of potatoes from 2 rounds at like, what's this, 3 metres wide or something? A lot of potatoes. Yeah, I think I'm just going to be best to go round. I'm second guessing myself now. Corner bits are a bit weird to try and do though, especially the round ones. I actually might just let this go from here and see what happens. It's the corners that are the issue because you miss tons of the bits and pieces. So if we get the big lines done, then we can just tidy up the bits we've missed by looking at the map. Okay, that's just decided to stop working. That's good. Am I going to have that problem every time on this corner or something? Or is it just because I've messed up the corner? Probably I've messed up the corner. See how this does at the bottom. Oh, meat is down there. We did lift a bit early there. I'm just making a hash of this anyway. We'll do a couple more just to test out my theory anyway, but it does look like I do need to go around maybe once more on the bottom edge, but I'm just not convinced that it's going to be any more efficient doing it that way, because I think we'll lose whatever way we do it. So this is our first full load of potatoes off the field. So we're going to take this down to our potato production. Get them loaded up. We do need to get a water source though for our potatoes. I don't think we've done that yet. We might just do that, and then that'll probably be us for the episode. Yes, we have just started the potatoes, but they're going to take a lot of time, so it'll probably be over at least the next episode, and maybe the next one after that, we'll see. We'll get this dropped off, we'll look to get a water source for it, and then we'll check back in with the potato harvester, and then that'll be us for today. So we're just dropping these off. So I'll have a look at what we can get in terms of a water source now. I think we're going to go with this one which supplies free water. It is more expensive than a lot of the other ones, but it means we don't pay for it as we go, so that'll be better. I think I'm just going to put it here so it's nice and easy for us to get to. Can I get it closer? I can. Put you there. Now we need a tanker, but we can deal with that after. I just want to get this back because our harvester is already full again. That's just finishing off dipping this load, and our worker will get back off and going. It does not take very long to fill this. But yeah, we've had a pretty good day. We've done some contracts just to get our money up so that we could afford this big beast. We've started our harvest of potatoes, which is going to be a mega harvest. That's one full load off of just going round once and then this little patch. So yeah, very excited to see how much we actually make off of this. And we will get this, hopefully we'll get it all done in the next episode. It will take some time. We don't have much else to do on other fields because we're all kind of up to date. So I think we will just focus on this on the next episode. So with that, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please give a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe below. And I will see you guys again next week. Goodbye.